Most men fail in relationships not because they aren't enough, but because they don't understand the game they're playing. She's pulling away. She's acting distant. She's not responding the way she used to. And now, you feel it slipping away. Most men panic. They chase. They text more. And in doing so, they seal their own fate. But what if I told you this moment, right here, right now, was your biggest opportunity? What if instead of acting out of fear, you could use this moment to turn everything in your favor? Not by chasing, not by begging, not by losing your self-respect, but by doing what 99% of men never do, by holding your ground, by understanding the deeper psychology behind attraction, by learning what ancient warriors, philosophers, and kings understood about power. That control isn't given, it's taken. Most men never realize this until it's too late. So before you give up, watch this video until the end. Because today, through Stoic wisdom, Greek strategy, and Roman discipline, I'm going to show you why she's really pulling away and how to flip the dynamic. The hidden power of distance, silence, and self-mastery. How to reclaim control without manipulation or games. Just pure strategy. By the time you finish this video, you'll never look at relationships the same way again. Why she's pulling away. Most men think they lost her the moment she starts pulling away. They assume she's lost interest. She's found someone else. She simply doesn't care anymore. But here's what they don't realize. Women don't just wake up and lose feelings overnight. It happens in stages. It starts when she stops feeling the chase. At first, you were a mystery. You were a challenge. You were something she had to earn. But now, she knows exactly how you feel. There's no tension, no uncertainty, no reason for her to put in effort anymore. So she pulls away. Not necessarily because she wants to leave, but because she wants to feel something again. And here's the problem. The mistake most men make when she pulls away. Instead of matching her distance, most men do the exact opposite. They panic. They overcompensate. They try harder. They text more. They call more. They ask her if something's wrong. And just like that, they destroy the very thing that made her attracted in the first place. Because when something is too available, it loses value. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." Most men let panic control them, but the men who win, they control themselves. What you need to understand about this moment. Right now, she's testing you, even if she doesn't realize it. She wants to know, is he emotionally strong enough to hold his ground? Is he truly confident? Or was it just an illusion? Does he have options? Or am I the only one? And if you fail this test, by chasing, by over-explaining, by seeking reassurance, she'll know exactly where she stands. And the second a woman knows she has you completely, she stops valuing you. But there's another way. Because the men who truly stand out, the men she can't stop thinking about, do something different. Instead of reacting emotionally, they do nothing. Instead of chasing, they hold their position. And that's when something unexpected happens. She starts to feel uncertainty. Because suddenly you're not acting like every other man. And that changes everything. But we're just getting started, because in part 2, we'll uncover the silent test she's giving you right now, and how to pass it effortlessly. Stay with me. The silent test she's giving you. Right now, whether you realize it or not, you are being tested. She's pulling away, becoming distant, and acting different. And your reaction at this moment, it tells her everything she needs to know about you. Most men think this is random. They assume it's just a mood, a phase, or something they need to fix. But here's the truth. It's a test of your strength, and it's happening on a level she may not even be fully aware of. Because a woman's instincts are always looking for one thing: emotional control. She needs to know when the pressure is on, when emotions shift, when uncertainty hits. Does he stand firm or does he break? And here's where 99% of men fail. The moment she pulls back, they panic. She ignores a text, they double text. She takes longer to respond, they ask if something's wrong. She cancels a plan. They try to make adjustments immediately. Every single one of these reactions tells her, I have him completely. And the second she knows she has you, she stops feeling anything. Because in her mind, you're no longer a challenge. The men who pass this test do one thing differently. They don't react. They don't beg for her time. They don't explain themselves. They don't chase. They simply hold their position. Because when a man has true self-respect, he doesn't need to chase what is not reciprocated. And here's the part most men never see. The moment you stop chasing is the moment she starts questioning her own feelings. She starts to wonder, why isn't he reacting? Did I misjudge him? Is he losing interest in me? This is the power of controlled distance, and it's why silence speaks louder than words. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Because as soon as you pass this test, a new dynamic starts to form. She starts to feel your absence. And that's when something else shifts. Regret. In part 3, we'll uncover why absence creates attraction and how to use this psychological principle to make her feel something she wasn't expecting. This is where things take the first turn. The power of controlled distance. Sun Tzu, one of the greatest strategists the world ever knew, said something powerful. If you know how to distance yourself, you will be nearer. And what does this mean? It means that sometimes, to be felt more, you must do less. Most men think attraction is built by being closer, by texting more, calling more, proving more. But the truth, the more predictable you are, the less she feels anything. A man who is always present, always available, always waiting, becomes invisible. Why distance creates desire. Right now she assumes she has you. She assumes you'll still text tomorrow. She assumes you'll still answer immediately. She assumes you'll still wait for her. And as long as she believes that, she has no reason to feel anything, because certainty kills desire. And this isn't just about her, it's human nature. Aristotle once wrote that all human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsion, habit, reason, passion, and desire. And right now, she has no reason to act. There is no uncertainty, no risk, no urgency. She's not acting out of passion or desire. She's acting out of habit, because she knows exactly where you stand. And that is why controlled distance is power. What to do right now? Stop proving yourself. Stop reaching out first. Stop waiting for her validation. Because when you stop, everything changes. Suddenly, she feels it. She feels that void. That's when she starts to rethink everything. Why isn't he reacting? Why does he seem unaffected? Did I misjudge him? This is the shift. This is where you become the one she starts thinking about. That's when she starts feeling something even more powerful: regret. In part 4, we'll uncover the strategic shift that makes her rethink everything, and how to use it to your advantage without saying a single word. The strategic shift, how regret changes everything. Let's be honest. Right now, she's not suffering your absence. She's comfortable. She assumes if she ever wants you back, she can have you. She believes he's still there. He's still waiting. And because of that, she feels nothing. But that's where the strategic shift happens. Because when you stop feeding her certainty, her imagination takes over. And in her mind, something unexpected happens. She starts to feel fear. The moment she notices you've gone silent, her mind starts racing. She checks her phone. Nothing. She scrolls through old messages. Nothing. She expects you to reach out first. Nothing. And at first she brushes it off. He'll come back. But then, days pass, weeks pass, and suddenly she starts asking herself questions she never expected to ask. Did I push him too far? Was I wrong about him? Has he actually moved on? And here's what most men never understand. Regret doesn't come from missing you. It comes from realizing she might have lost you. It comes from the unknown. Because now, she doesn't have control anymore. She doesn't know if you're still waiting. She doesn't know if you've met someone else. And that is what creates the shift. The strategic move you must make. Most men ruin this moment. She reaches out, sends a simple text, and they jump at the opportunity. Big mistake. Because the moment you respond too quickly, she gets her certainty back. And just like that, she stops feeling everything again. The men who truly flip the dynamic, they stay composed. They don't act like her message is the best thing that's happened to them. They don't instantly validate her. They don't fall back into old patterns. Instead, they let her work for it. Because now, you are the prize. And what happens next? That's when she starts watching you. And in part 5, we'll uncover why she suddenly starts paying attention again and how to keep control. Why she starts watching you again and what it really means. Remember, or even better, write this down. He who stands on tiptoe is not steady. He who rushes ahead does not win the race. What does this mean? It means the moment you force something, you lose control of it. And most men, they rush. The second they feel a shift, the second they see a sign she might be coming back, they go all in. And just like that, they destroy everything. Because here's what's really happening right now. She's paying attention, but not for the reason you think. She's not watching because she suddenly realized she loves you. She's not watching because she regrets everything. Not yet, at least. She's watching because now, you're a mystery. For the first time, she doesn't know what you're thinking. And uncertainty, it's powerful. It creates curiosity. It creates doubt. It makes her wonder, did I misjudge him? This is where most men fail. Because when they see signs of interest again, they rush back in. And the second they do, she pulls away again. What you must do differently. Right now, she's testing the waters. She sends a random text. She reacts to your post. She shows a little attention. But she's not fully back yet. She's just checking. Is he still waiting? And if you give in too easily, she gets her answer. But if you hold your ground, that's when she starts feeling something even stronger than curiosity. Need. That changes everything. The third turn has begun, but it's not over yet. Because now she's not just watching. Now she's feeling something she didn't expect. And in part 6, we'll uncover how to make her invest and why this is where most men get played. Stay with me. This is where it gets serious. But before you dive into it, if you're finding value in these lessons, take a second to hit that like button, subscribe and hit the notification bell. This helps expand this content to help more people. And if you want to dive even deeper into mastering your mindset in relationships, there's another powerful lesson waiting for you in the card above. Let's dive into part 6. How to make her invest. By now something has shifted. She's watching. She's curious. She's wondering if she made a mistake. But this is the most dangerous moment for most men. Because now, she's not just watching, she's testing. And if you fail this test, you lose everything. She sends a simple message. Hey, how have you been? And instantly, they take the bait. They respond too quickly, too eagerly, too emotionally. And the second she senses they're still waiting, she disappears again. Because now she doesn't have to invest. Now she doesn't have to question herself. Now she has her certainty back. And the moment she feels certainty, the attraction dies. Right now, she's not looking for words. She's looking for feelings. She needs to feel the void you left. She needs to feel the uncertainty you created. She needs to feel the possibility that she lost something valuable. And that only happens when she has to put in effort. Don't respond immediately. Let time do its work. Don't fall into old patterns. Let her feel the shift. Don't reward breadcrumbs. If she's not investing, you don't engage. Because here's what men who understand power know. When you see an opportunity to gain advantage, wait. Patience is power. The greatest leaders, warriors, and strategists knew how to hold their position. And right now, that is your greatest weapon. Because the moment she feels like she has to earn you again, she starts to invest. Because now, she's not just curious. Now she's not just wondering. Now she's starting to feel the weight of her decisions. And in part 7, we'll uncover why silence is your greatest weapon and why this is where she faces her own regret. Silence, your greatest weapon. There comes a moment in every battle where the strongest move is to do nothing. Right now, she's reaching a breaking point. She has watched you pull away. She has felt the uncertainty. She has tested the waters, and you didn't react. And now, silence is getting to her, because silence is not empty. Silence is full of questions. Did I make a mistake? Has he really moved on? Why is he not reacting? This is where she starts to feel what you felt, the power of leaving space. Pythagoras once taught his students a simple rule: be silent, or let thy words be worth more than silence. Men fail here because they don't understand this. They think they need to say something, do something, explain something. But what they don't realize is that silence is louder than any words you could say. Because now, she has to sit with her own thoughts. And thoughts lead to emotions. Emotions lead to memories. Memories lead to regret. And regret, that is what changes everything. What you must do now: nothing. Do not reach out first. Do not explain yourself. Do not break the silence. Because right now, every moment of silence is working for you. And once she feels that regret deeply enough, that's when she will make her move. But this is not the end, because now, she must prove herself. In part 8, we'll uncover the final turn when she comes back and what you must do next. Stay with me. This is where everything comes full circle. The final turn, when she comes back and what you must do next. You held your ground. You didn't chase. You didn't break the silence. And now, she's coming back. This is the most crucial moment, because most men fail here. The second she shows interest again, they drop everything. The second she sends a message, they respond instantly. The second she wants to talk, they fall back into old patterns. And just like that, she loses interest all over again. She's not returning because she magically realized your worth. She's not returning because she suddenly loves you again. She's returning because she feels the void. She felt your absence. She felt uncertainty. She felt something she wasn't expecting: loss. And now, she wants to test the waters again. But this time, you cannot be the same man she walked away from. The shift you must make. This is not about her proving she wants you. This is about you proving you still want her, but only on your terms. You are no longer the man who waits. You are no longer the man who needs reassurance. You are no longer the man who hands over his power. You set the pace. You decide what happens next. You make her prove that she is worthy of another chance, because the truth is, you are the prize. But before you decide, reflect on this. In the next part, we will take a step back, not to talk about her, but to talk about you. Because the real lesson here, it's bigger than her. This isn't just about getting her back. This is about knowing your true value as a man. Stay with me. This final lesson will change how you see everything. Is she worthy of your return? Over 2,500 years ago, Aristotle, one of the most famous philosophers, realized something that is true till this day. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. This entire journey wasn't about her. It was about you. It was about seeing the truth, feeling the shift, and recognizing that you were never supposed to chase, beg, or prove anything. Now she's back, or at least she's trying. But this time the decision is yours. And before you even think about letting her in, there is only one thing you must ask yourself. What has changed? Not in her words, not in her texts, but in her actions. Because she may feel regret, but regret is not enough. She may feel loss, but loss is not enough. What matters is effort. And right now, you need to ask, is she proving herself, or is she just reacting to your absence? Is she coming back because she sees your worth, or because she misses the comfort of you? Is she genuinely trying, or just afraid to lose her safety net? Because a man who knows his value, he does not fall for breadcrumbs. If she wants to return, she must earn her place back, not through empty words, not through half efforts, but through real, undeniable action. The man who knows his value moves differently, and here's what that means. You do not go back to the man she once knew, the man who waited, the man who explained himself, the man who hoped she would choose him. That man is gone. Now you are the one who chooses. You are the one who decides if she is worthy of you. And if she isn't, you don't argue. You don't explain. You don't wait. You walk away. because a man who knows his worth never settles for less than he deserves. The final question you must answer: does she deserve another chance? If you can't say yes without hesitation, then the answer is no. Because if you are still doubting, still questioning, still unsure, then she hasn't done enough to prove it. And a woman who truly wants you back, believe me, she will leave no room for doubt. Victory comes from knowing when to fight and when not to fight. Taught us Sun Tzu. This is the truth you must carry with you. Not every battle is worth fighting. Not every person is worth reclaiming. And not every woman who returns deserves a place in your life again. If this message made you rethink everything, hit that like button to show that you understand. If you're done playing games and ready to move with power, subscribe and turn on the notifications bell. And in the comments, tell me, has she proven herself? Or has she just noticed your absence? Because in the end, the man who values himself never loses. He either chooses power or walks away with it. Thank you very much. 2 more videos await on your screen. Continue your journey.